So today, after a live stream based around Snake Eyes and his upcoming movie, Hasbro Pulse put a new line of 6-inch G.I. Joe figures for pre-order on their website, as well as on Big Bad Toy Store. This line, that looks like right now it's just called Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins, is a 6-inch line that looks like it's geared more towards putting toys in the hands of kids rather than collectors, and I feel this is a good thing. The G.I. Joe Classified series is a bit on the pricey side and not easy to find. A card-backed line of figures at a lower price point of $11 or $12 is definitely something Hasbro needs to put on pegs in the stores. Think of it as a G.I. Joe version of the Marvel Avengers card-backed line. The figures have basic articulation, basic sculpts, and basic paint apps. They're obviously not going to be on par with the Classified series, and they weren't meant to be. Any figure with an actual face sculpt, which so far is only Baroness and Scarlet, is very soft and somewhat featureless with almost non-existent paint apps. Baroness is wearing glasses, so that helps, but Scarlet's face sculpt and printing is tragic. I know some people will be upset that we finally get a vintage-inspired 6-inch Scarlet, and it's in this line. Looking at the figures, we can see there's going to be single-jointed elbows and knees, no ab crunch, and probably just a pivoting head with no up or down articulation. It also looks like a few of them have gimmick weapons, like Scarlet, who comes with a bow, submachine gun, and 2 daggers that form together to make her crossbow. An oversized crossbow, but a crossbow nonetheless. The Night Creeper comes with a crossbow that's very reminiscent of his vintage weapon, but his twin katana actually fit in the crossbow in a weird way. But once again, a kid's line, and kids love this kind of thing. There are various versions of Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, giving them a more modern, armored tech look that I have to admit I'm not a fan of, but as I keep saying, it's a kid's line, so I'm definitely not the target audience. Finally, there's also a release of Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow that come with motorcycles. They come in at $25 each, and while the figures aren't exactly something I'd be excited about, 6-inch scale motorcycles that look cool are always something I can get behind. This line of figures isn't something most collectors will be clamoring to get their hands on, but a few of them, like the Night Creeper, which I kind of like, and the new Red Ninja may not be a bad, cheap way to army build Cobra and pad out the Classified line. We'll have to wait and see how they measure up, both literally and figuratively, to the Classified series. We can see in some of these photos that there are some weapons that carry over from the Classified series, so there may not be much, if any, size difference between them. It looks like this line is releasing in February of next year, which I can't help but wonder why they're waiting so long to put them on shelves. They'll obviously miss the Christmas rush at the end of the year, so I don't know what the thought process is here. It'll also be pretty far out from the release of the Snake Eyes movie, which is coming out next month. They are available for pre-order on both Hasbro Pulse website and Big Bad Toy Store. I have links for both in the show notes below. When these come out next year, hopefully I'll get my hands on a few to take a look at them. So until then, play well everyone, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, thank you for watching.